Pegasus Seiya beats
Yeah.
Goku.
Yeah, in a cross-verse fight.
Okay, well, is Seiya from like Saint Seiya?
Mm-hmm.
See, I know about that, bro. I know about that. Okay, when you say my bad, when you say like Pegasus Seiya versus like Goku, right? Uh, when you say that, right? Like what do you mean there?
Do you not speak English?
Hmm?
Do you not speak English?
Yeah, what do you mean there?
Like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Like, which part are you confused on?
The entire sentence, bro.
You're confused. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh my god, this nigga's a retard. You said you're confused on what's meant when I say it beats Goku in a cross-verse battle. Hello? Is that what he said? What's going on?
I mean, you can tell he's probably AFK gang. Like I don't like.
Scribble, bro. What's the topic?
Ken, and then my actually I'll be right back. I'm at the lot of Ace bathroom.
You said you do cross-verse, so
I
what do
say
you
it.
mean?
Hold on.
That's a dumbass question. I thought you do cross-verse.
Wait, hold on, official. Who do you have?
I said I got Saint Seiya and he's taking Goku.
He's taking Goku, and then you're taking Saint Clair.
No,
Yeah,
Saint
his proposition is that he thinks Saint Seiya or whoever Pegasus Seiya beats Goku, right? So
You're taking Goku?
I mean, yeah, all right. We can engage more. When I said what do you mean by that? It's just evaluation, right? I'm just evaluating the claim there. Like, so to interpret what you're making, you're obviously doing some form of rule, right? Like before we even compare the characters, what rule set are you using for like the cross-verse evaluation, right? What counts as a feat? What counts as like an outlier? What counts as the ability translated across universes to even come to the conclusion that one character beats the other there?
We could just go off a basic definition of like a feat.
What does that mean?
Okay, here Oxford would say this. This is so silly, bro. I don't know why we're going this anyway. An achievement that requires great
Oxford.
skill and strength.
What is Oxford saying? My bad.
No, I was just saying it just seems silly to go through all of this. But a feat is
Yeah,
generally just.
I mean, when you say Oxford, I don't think a dictionary really tells you. Like, I don't think a dictionary definition. It doesn't really give you a combat evaluation rule. I think you misunderstood what I said when I said that. Like, to pressure you into actually understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying all the dictionary does there, and why it's like distinct from what I'm asking is the dictionary just tells you how the word is used in English, right? We would agree with that. It doesn't really tell you how to translate feats across fictional universes.
All right, that was cool, but you're not even tracking why I said what I said. You asked me for the definition of a feat.
I didn't ask you for the definition of a feat.
Yes, you did.
Anybody else can you guys let them know I did not ask him that? Like, I don't know
What's
when
a feat?
for a definition of a feat.
It's on the recording, but it's all right. It's fine. Then you said how we're gonna evaluate what? Hello?
Asking a question?
Yeah, then you said how we're gonna evaluate what? You're confused on what else?
Okay. I mean, all I said is there's a valuation in the claim that you made. You said your character beats this character, right? Like before we'd have to compare those characters before we can get those characters
You talked
comparatively,
about
right?
evaluating. You talked about the parameters for the fight.
Yeah. I'm asking, what I asked was, what rule set are you using for a
So that's not
cross-verse
what you
evaluation?
said. Oh my god, you're all over the place, bro.
I asked what rule set are you using for a cross-verse evaluation?
Just like a general one.
What does that mean?
If you can prove more consistently your character doing bigger and more powerful things or showing that it has a counter to my ability, then your character should win. Like, it's not that hard.
Okay, so is that what you think your evaluation rule is?
Yeah, it's just proving that your character has more win cons. In a way, you can look at it like that, I guess.
Okay, so I don't think bigger feats or like even a demonstrated like counter goes into like you're saying, oh, if we have bigger feats, if we have a demonstrated counter, then we'd say the character wins, right? That's just, I think that's okay. I'd say that's a actually honestly I'd say that's an acceptable normal starting rule for cross verse debates, right? But you don't really need like a heavy philosophy just to agree with on that baseline there, right? So under that rule, the structure is just simply you're saying we'd have to establish feats, compare to scale, and then check counter hacks or hacks, right, and determine which abilities bypass their ability there, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's hard. I think that's what most people do. It's kind of like Pokemon. It's like, oh, my thing is a type advantage. Like it's not hard. Hello? This is Mike tripping, bro.
Yo, what's up, guys?
This is low key AIDS.
What's happening?
I guess he didn't understand how cross verse debates work, so I just told
I'm
him, I
sorry.
guess.
I'm sorry. My mic fucked up. So, anyways, like, okay, like all you're saying there is like,
I mean,
okay,
can you
if
start
you
now?
like,
This is
yeah,
like
all you're
doing too much.
saying, relax.
I'm just gonna start now.
Yeah, all you're saying there is right. Like you're saying, oh, like if you
Cause
prove
you're too
character does like,
confused.
why
I'm
are you
not gonna
interrupting
lie.
me?
Does
You better
anybody else
relax.
want to debate? Because this nigga's low key a low
Wait,
tier.
wait. Are you dodging?
How am I dodging?
Are you
You're
gonna
asking
continue?
all these
Okay, so I'm
questions. You're
gonna I'm gonna
confusing
reclaim. I'm
basic
gonna
shit.
recapitulate
Like,
what
are
you're
you
saying.
a
You're gonna let me
troll?
know if that's what you're
Are
saying.
you a
Okay.
troll? Hold on.
Listen,
You're not
I don't
gonna
know why
even
you're
talk.
calling me a low tier. I
Let me
don't know
talk
why that's
about this
even in your
enough,
rhetoric.
bro.
Why are you even saying the word low tier? You gotta relax.
I knew it was gonna come to something like this. Hold on.
Why did you call me a low tier?
Let me get my other mic because you're confused about basic concepts. And then
You wanna
you
engage in
said
the
that you
actual dialect? Can we
understood
debate, please?
you understood how to cross verse
Can
debate,
we
but
debate instead
like
of you throwing these weird ad homs?
you said what?
Can we debate instead of you throwing these weird rhetorical gestures, these tactics? Can we
I
debate?
don't. I mean, yeah, we can debate, but it's
Okay,
just
so I'm gonna
you're
evaluate your
taking
claim and I'm gonna give you a
you're asking
rebuttal. Okay.
unnecessary questions. I don't know. It just feels
What do
like
you think a necessary question is?
you're
What do you mean by
wasting
that?
time. So are you cool with me just starting the
Why were
process?
any
Like,
of my questions unnecessary? Can you explain
I
that?
just want to talk about my character, bro.
Okay, why does your character win? Let's go into that.
Okay. So I think the character wins in this fight typically because he has better speed showings. He has durability negation. He also he has like attack reflection. And I think his durability and AP should be a lot higher.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So you're just listing the abilities and the feats, right? I don't think those things automatically determine what rule set you're using in terms of like why your character would win, right?
What rule? What the
Like, are
fuck is
you
that
are you
gibberish?
ranking characters like
What is
what's
that
wrong?
gibberish you're yapping about?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
No, I
You're
said
assuming
what
that
is that
feats.
gibberish
What's
you're
wrong with
yapping
you?
about? You said what rule set? We already know the rule set. It's the cross verse what we talked about.
What is crossverse? What do you mean by that? Like, obviously,
We
crossverse, you're
already
simply
talked
saying one
about this,
character from
bro.
another universe fights another character from another universe. But
What
what
is
sets
that?
inside of that rule set allows you to say one character beats another?
Are you the person who was on TikTok live saying that they could beat me and were calling for me and stuff?
No, I never actually mentioned you, but I do think you're trash though.
You didn't,
Regardless, because of this
bro.
conversation, obviously,
You're
because you're
not
getting
able
blown
to
out.
talk like
You're getting
not
blown
even
out
10 minutes
badly.
into the
You're getting blown out
conversation.
badly. So instead of interrupting me, would you like to hear what
Now
I have to say?
that's delusional.
Oh, because
Now
you're scared to
that's
talk. You're
just
actually scared to talk.
delusional.
So listen, what I'm saying is simply,
You're a great
I'm not
kid.
asking you
I
what
don't care
prosperous
about what
is in the
you're saying. We're
process. I'm
talking
asking you
about
what allows you to believe character A beats character B under this domain.
under the parameters of crossverse, and all that is just me showing that my character uh has like either higher AP durability or just pointing out their win cons. Like it's not hard. Like you're just retarded. It's easy to see that. Oh well, if this character's ability counters this one in the crossverse setting, then this character wins. Like it's not hard.
Okay. So,
Like
okay, under those parameters,
if
right?
you have a fire
Are
ability,
you done?
you
Are
have
you done? You gotta like stop interrupting people. You're
no,
scared.
you're
So,
asking me
what makes
questions.
those
I'm not
governing
done.
metrics
You
that you're
obviously
speaking
need
about?
to stop, bro.
Okay, what makes those things governing metrics?
What makes these things governing metrics?
That's what I asked.
What what do you mean to make something a governing metric? Like what does that mean?
Okay. So I'll explain. So what I
Why
mean
are
by
these
what makes
governing
something, why are
metrics?
you interrupting me after you asked me a question? You got to relax. So what I mean by making something a governing metric, this is just basically asking you to clarify the phrase. Okay, it's basically asking you to clarify the phrase when you said, oh, what did you say? You say, oh, your metric under the parameters of cross-verse fiction or cross-person, right? You said that a person who has higher durability, higher AP, and just right, and just pointing to those things and the win cons there, that's why they would win the fight, right? Just to clarify, yes or no?
Yeah, that can be an example of you. That's an example of you proving your character wins in the cross-verse format. You proving your character has higher AP and durability. Hello? Like, bro, this is
Exactly.
this is.
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah, yeah.
you?
I'm
Are
just
you?
saying. Yeah.
Are you?
I'm just saying that the rule.
Are you
If you
Ed?
think the
What are
rule
you
is on,
confused about?
I'm not. I
We
didn't say I
already
was.
talked
Hold on.
about.
Relax.
We already talked
Relax.
about the
Relax. Relax.
parameters. I
Relax.
made the
Relax. Relax.
parameters. If
Relax.
anything,
Relax.
I
Relax.
made them.
You
I
made the
made the
parameters.
rounding
What does it?
metrics, bro.
What do you mean by I made? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by? What do I mean? I made them. We create a rule set for the debate of cross verse, and then we operate under that rule set. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah. What makes those evaluation standards instead of some form of like of some other framework?
What
Like I don't
makes
understand.
these evaluation standards? What does that even? What does it mean to be an evaluation standard?
Okay, because you're
Is it
declaring a scoring
possible to
system, right? Like
evaluate whether somebody wins? I already told you it's possible to evaluate it,
yeah,
demonstrated with.
I'm saying.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I
I'm saying.
demonstrated that. Hold on. I
All you
demonstrated
said
that
was
with the
we
pattern
made
point about
rules.
if
Okay,
a character
relax,
has
relax,
a
relax.
higher
Why are you
AP
like?
and durability.
Why is he like
This is
deliberating
a
right now? Why is
sufficient
he like?
condition
You
for you to
have to,
win in a cross
you
versus
have to
battle.
relax. You have to
No,
relax.
you
So
have to
listen,
relax.
you
You
said we
not
made the
understand
rules, right?
anything that I
What
talked
is that?
about.
That just means it's a convention there. When you say that we made the rules, that obviously
It
means
just
that it's a
means
convention.
a
And then why do
convention there.
conventions
I think you're
obligate anything
confused on the
outside of the
terms
group
you're
that's using them?
using. Prove
Why do
that.
conventions obligate anything outside of the group that's using them?
I think you need to prove that. That's presupposing a lot of different things. That's just loaded.
Presupposing what?
You presuppose that. Hold on. Fuck.
You don't even know what you're talking about, right?
No, I do. You just made a bunch of fucking presuppositions and got
Okay,
the
tell
yapping.
me what the
Really had
presuppositions are.
brain fart. But
No, because you're a
anyways,
retard. Hold on, give me a second.
we could just take it back to what I was initially talking about, right? Are we able to evaluate if a character wins? I gave an example of how a character could win is if their AP and durability is higher than the other characters. Another way could be out haxing. Stop being stupid. Like this is not. It's not hard to understand these things. People say, "Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What is this? Why is this evaluation standard?" We made the standard. We made the rule sets for the thing. What do you mean, like why they are? They're just. Are you asking why a thing is a thing or why a thing is itself? Some things are themselves. If you're asking how we
Did
created
you
them, like
just
I don't.
why a thing
You're
is
just
a thing?
asking a
Who
bunch
the
of
fuck
dumb
said that?
questions. Like, what are you even talking
What the
about?
fuck are you talking about? Okay, listen, relax, 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 relax. Okay, so like okay, that only works if your evaluation of
No, it
rules that
no
actually governs the
that.
match.
Prove that. That's a claim. Prove the fuck out of that.
Yeah, because you said we made the rule sets, right?
Why would that precondition mean that that would
I'm
be the
asking you
case?
yes or no. Is that what you said? You
You're
said we
you
made the rule
asking
set.
a question isn't
I'm
proof. That's
asking
a
you yes
fucking
or no.
backtrack.
I'm asking you
Why
yes
are
or
you
no. It's a
asking me yes
clarifying
or I
question.
ask you to justify your
I'm
fucking
asking you
claim?
a clarifying question to further progress
Why
the
are you
dialogue.
asking a clarifying question when you are so sure on it being the case? What
So
do you
sure
need
on what being
clarifying
the
for?
case?
What's the relevance
So
of the
sure on what being the case? So
clarifying
sure on what
question?
being the case? So
What
sure
you're
on what
trying to
being the case?
prove?
So
What's the
sure on what being
relevance
the
of the
case?
clarifying question to what you're trying to prove?
What's the relevance of the clarifying question?
Yeah.
Are you asking if it's aesthetically sound?
Oh my fucking gosh.
Oh wait, what's wrong with you? Did you just like fucking explode? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you retarded?
Aesthetic and sound?
What? Your mic is like cutting out.
Aesthetic
Are
and
you okay?
sound? Did I say the words aerotetic and sound?
I'm asking you, are you
You and
when
these
you say my
fucking new gen
question,
TikTokers.
okay,
You
listen, you're
and
so
these new gen
trash.
TikTokers.
When
I
you
don't know
say
what that
my
is. So
question is
obviously I'm
irrelevant,
not referring to that.
listen.
I
When you're
asked you
asking,
how it's
yo,
relevant to what?
why is he
Oh my god,
spurging?
how I asked you
Why
is
is he
how it's
spurging?
relevant to proving your
Why is he
position.
spurging right
Because
now?
you
You
made
gotta
a fucking
relax. You
claim.
gotta relax. You're
No,
getting
you gotta
obliterated by your
relax. You're a
point.
fucking low tier who
So
looked into
listen,
a book for 5 minutes and thought he was fucking smart,
all
but you
right.
don't even
So
understand what a cross first debate is. You fucking low
okay,
tier.
when you ask me, okay, when you ask me why the
Okay,
question
like
is
why do you
relevant,
keep saying okay to yourself? Like, are you schizo?
when you ask me why the question was relevant, I'm asking you, are you saying, is this question arithmetically sound? Do you know what
Oh my
arithmetic?
god.
Do you know what arithmetic logic is?
I didn't bring up aerotetic soundness. I
When you
asked you
ask
why
me
it
the
was
relevancy of
relevant.
the
Why
question,
it
your
was
brain goes
relevant to
arithmetic.
proving
Are
your
you retarded?
position.
Yo, we can conclude. You're so
Why is
retarded.
this needed to prove your
Wait, you're
position?
not invoking arithmetic logic, but you're asking if the question's relevant?
I asked you what it is. I didn't bring up anything aerotetic. I didn't mention the words aerotetic. I asked you why it was relevant. Like, what?
Yeah,
Are you
a
retarded?
clarifying question would matter because it just forces you to
Do you think
expose.
every time we ask about relevancy towards a proposition that we're invoking aerotetic soundness?
Ask that question again. What?
Do you think every time we ask the relevancy of a question we're invoking aerotetic soundness?
Do I think? Okay, listen.
Yo, bro, you've been
Okay,
confused this entire
arithmetic
conversation.
soundness. Yeah, those are two
Bro,
different
I'm
things.
not asking
Those are
for
two
the
different things.
semantic analysis of
Listen.
aerotetic soundness. I'm asking you if every time
Oh my goodness.
you ask for the
Gotta relax.
relevancy of a question about a proposition or proving of a proposition, you're invoking aerotetic soundness.
Oh my god. I asked you a clarifying question on
By
is
me,
that
by
what you're doing?
definition or by
All the
meaning, like I don't
arithmetic
think that would be the case. Like I don't think every time I say this, I'm
you just
invoking this. I
debated
don't think you
yourself.
can
This guy's just
invoke and
fucking
mean
talking.
something that you don't even
This guy would literally
that you
just
haven't
debate
read
himself. What
before.
the fuck is wrong with this guy? Why
How
are you
can I
talking?
mean how can I mean
Yo,
hot
can we
dog
get some like
sandwich if I don't know what hot dog sandwich is?
hold on. Oh, this
You
nigga's a
as the
fucking moderator. No
precondition for
way.
me to mean something is for me to have understanding of
Can't
that
even have
thing
moderation because this retard nigga has mod.
or
This nigga's
knowledge of
just
that
talking
particular
to himself.
concept, but I don't even
Literally
know
just
what the
talking to
fucking
himself. How
aerotetic
are you
like who
fucking
brought
babbling
that
to
shit
yourself?
up.
Are you gonna talk to me
Brought
or are
that
you
shit
gonna
up.
talk to your fucking schizophrenic monkey babbling
I'm
friend?
talking to you, I'm talking to the
You're
viewers.
not talking to anybody but yourself.
I'm talking to you, 10.
You're not talking to me.
This is supposed to be a cross debate. All right, so you got beat up on the meta. Now let's be a good
I
boy.
got beat
You
up
know
on the
you're a
meta.
good
What meta did I
kid.
lose? What meta did I lose?
You're a good kid. Now let's get back to the
What
actual
meta did I
cross first.
lose? What meta did I lose?
So in this debate, I've managed to showcase that A, my character has more consistent higher showings when it comes to speed, AP, durability, and hacks. He hasn't brought up anything or any type of motivation for Goku winning. He's just been confused on every single thing within the debate.
Is this your conclusion? Because you're not obviously not talking to me.
No, I was just giving like a summary of what's going on. Continue.
Wait, you
I
think
mean, we're
that's
still
meta?
debating.
Wait, do you think that's meta? Why is that meta? Why did I lose meta? What do you mean by that? When you invoke meta and you said I lost on meta, you think that was meta?
Dude, so do you have any proof that Goku beats Saint Seiya?
You're so trash. What the fuck is wrong with you? You thought
Well,
that was
that shit
meta?
was not
Is
funny.
there something wrong with you, nigga?
That shit
Was
was
that
not
meta?
funny.
You just said I lost
You're
meta
a
and then you
cornball
added
and you're
all the
trash. You're a
obliterating
cornball and
object
you're
levels.
trash. So
You
do
are
you have
so
any
trash.
proof that
Explain
Goku
why the meta.
beats Saint
Explain the
Seiya?
meta. Explain the meta. Explain the meta,
Do you
bro.
have any
Explain the meta.
proof that Goku beats Saint Seiya?
Explain the meta. Explain the meta. You said I lost meta. Explain the meta, please
Okay.
go.
So from what you've demonstrated, Goku scales. I could just
Why
assign
the
any
fuck are you
type of
talking about
metric.
object level stuff when you said
Goku,
I was
I'm just gonna
losing
have to
meta?
scale your character
Why are
for
you
you.
talking about object level stuff when you said I was
Know
losing
that
meta?
he was born
Why
on
are
the
you talking
planet.
about object level stuff and you said I was losing
He
meta?
can
You
blow
fucking
up
low tier.
planets.
What
That's
is
all I've
wrong with
seen
you,
from
nigga?
the
Why
Saint
are you talking
Seiya
about blowing
characters
up planets?
casually blow
You
up
fucking
planets in
retarded.
universes.
This nigga's literally
And
talking
they
to
have like
himself.
durability
I'm
negation, so it
so
wouldn't
retarded.
matter if he had like strong durability.
Trash. Yeah, you gotta
All right,
relax
you
yourself.
want
I
to
don't know why you
conclude?
think you're
You want to
so tough.
conclude?
We can conclude. On God, we conclude. Give your conclusion now. Go.
All right. My conclusion is that my opponent was confused the entire time and never was able to establish his position to be true, right? He gave no motivation for his position. He never demonstrated any of the conditions laid out to prove his character wins, not through an AP method, not through a durability method, not even through an out hacking method. He was just blatantly very confused about literally everything throughout the conversation. I guess he just wanted to get taught because he's a fucking low tier. Who studied like homeless man philosophy with crackheads and like Philly or some shit. All right, that's my conclusion.
That's your conclusion?
Okay.
Okay.
My bad. So listen, I'll give it the big close. So listen, my fellow interlocutor never established a mechanism for Goku winning, right? The rules that we were operating under evaluates the fight under some comparative metric like speed, AP, durability, and ability interaction, right? I demonstrated the consistent advantages. I demonstrated that the consistent advantages that he's claiming or proclaiming for his characters under those categories, including some form of higher speed showing and stronger AP or whatever, and greater durability, is superior hacks. All those things is just all those things didn't follow, right? He never provided evidence that Seiya surpasses those categories, or nor did he even show an interaction where Goku's abilities, or I mean Seiya's abilities, bypass my character's advantages, right? So the burden on the negative side was just simple. All he has to do there is just simply show a win condition for Saint Seiya or whatever Seiya Pegasus, right? And that could only have been done through higher AP and superior speed and durability negation based on his comparative framework and based on his rule set. He also said that we made the rules. I don't know what the fuck he meant by that. He didn't really clarify. So instead, all that's happened in this discussion is resolved around some form of confusion about the metrics themselves, rather than would you even talk about the debate there. So under the rule set of the debate, all that's happened is just simply that my fellow interlocutor I kept on presenting some consistent retardation without demonstrating a win condition. The claim that Saint Seiya wins
All right,
never
bro, you're not
off the ground.
your cornball shit. Just finish.
I'm done, gang. You just lost badly. Yo, Vert,
All
you want
right,
to
so
lose
somebody
too?
end this
Yo, Vert,
next.
you want to lose
Who's
too?
next on the
I'm
TikTok
sorry.
com?
Wait, hold on,
Repeat the
quick.
bit.
Yo, wait, hold
Who's
on,
next
quick.
on the TikTok com?
Yo, Vert, you want to lose too, gang?